I'm not getting used to it.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back. Today we are heading out. We're in Section 7, and we are right where this little blue arrow is. And today we have to head way over to Burgess Junction. So, and if we can make it there early enough, depending on what the roads are like, we may end up finishing Section 8 and end up in Montana tonight. So we'll play that by ear. So we'll bring you along, and we'll see how today's adventure goes.
Wyoming, the untamed spirit of the West, with its majestic natural beauty. It opens your mind and invigorates your senses to release your inner freedom and sense of adventure. Join Brad and I, the Canadian Adventure Seekers, as we travel 7 of the 8 sections of the Wyoming BDR. With its vast, gorgeous, ever-changing landscapes, and experience once-in-a-lifetime sights that will forever be etched in our memories. The Wyoming Backcountry Discovery Route is a multi-day, off-pavement drive for adventure enthusiasts through the most dramatic and rugged landscapes in Wyoming. Almost every section of this includes some moderately technical driving. This is the most remote BDR of the 12 official routes, so join us as we travel this stunning state and be prepared to have a true backcountry adventure.
looks like a stage through here. Trees uplifted, rooted. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. This is the same, I would say, level road that I took at the beginning, and to me this is difficult. It's not a intermediate or easy, but it's testing our skills and making us be very patient every kilometer we go. And here we go, from desert state, climbing up a hill, back into a national forest. This is my view, right on the edge. We're taking a number of switchbacks. We're on, what's it called? Buckhorn?
Buckhorn National Forrest.
National Forest, and it's very slow going, but at the end of the day, the scenery is absolutely breathtaking. So you just poke along in this. The Jeep is right at this point very capable of going through this long again, as long as you pace yourself. Some horses down there. Large turn coming here. And this will put us back on another little road. Is there? So we are here taking a little bit of a break. We're at the Big Horn National Forest. That's the entrance level. That's the entrance of it. But we are coming out of it, and we're just parked up there in a bit of a farmer's field. And Tail's going to take control of driving. I think Ozzy's ready to go.
Chasing the grasshoppers. We
threw the drone up for a short period of time, and just got an aerial around the area here. The trail at the beginning of this one, right after Highway 16, was absolutely insane. Rocks, mud holes. We're having to switch it from 4-low back to 2-wheel drive. Now we're on a sort of semi-smooth run here, but you still gotta watch out for the grooves and that. I would hate to have been a motorcycle driving through the section we went through, and but the last part, I'm telling you, the last part was epic. Driving through the forest.
It was all epic.
It's the dirt. You went from normal dirt to the red clay. It is so hard to explain the diversity through this entire trip, from mountains to, honestly, the prairies. So we're loving this section number 7. It's been a test for the Jeep, but she's been, Dawn Lynn has just been a trooper through this whole thing, eh, Tiao?
Oh my God, yeah.
Yep, so anyways, we're gonna continue on. Tiao's gonna take the helm and we'll bring you along.
Looks like a giant grasshopper.
I don't know, what do you call that?
Big.
It's huge.
Just in perspective to my hand, hold on. I don't want to make it go away.
Yeah. That thing's huge. I hate bugs. I don't know why she called me over there to look at that thing. I would prefer to run it over.
Are you sure I'm driving?
Why don't you want to drive? So we're just on the outside of Buckhorn National Park. TL doesn't have the rough terrain like I had. But again, it's changing pretty quick.
Look at that, eh?
Yeah. And here we are, just in the Blue Arrow. We have a fairly tight switchback coming up. Look at the dead trees up at the top there.
Yeah.
It's almost like maybe they died naturally, or there was a fire that went through here.
Do they look black?
It's hard to tell from
Yeah,
here.
I think it's just a shadow. Oh wait, here's one.
Yeah, they just died.
Uh-huh.
Jeez, this is gorgeous. So we're about halfway done section 7. Still have a long ways to go. And I think we have plenty of gas still. We're down to about 3/4.
That's a stick.
And in Aussie's checking out for squirrels. And what we called cows, he calls big puppies. For some reason, he really just wants to jump out and play with them. There's a trail, not that we can see it right now. There's a trail way down there, lead towards the far mountain, just up around this area here. It's hard to show you. Hopefully the camera will show it. So we just came to a Y in the road. part of it is hard, and then this one's, I guess, supposed to be easy. But we have Motorhead TL behind the wheel. We'll be down this with probably a fender left. Ozzy's coordinating too. Everybody's in it. So now we went from ordinary mud to the red mud. Pails over there. Yes, we go over there. There's a ton of trails down there. So many roads.
I assume we're going back up to the mountains again. Assume.
And our duck is enjoying the ride. Just baking in the sun.
So is Babor.
So is Babor.
Sorry, that was my theme song for Babor.
So we're driving through this beautiful but difficult area. I mean, just look at it. And we saw the back end of a moose, but it hightails it through all this debris. I don't know how they manage, but they manage. TL's ready with the camera. Hopefully we can get one, but this is nuts. And there's supposed to be a campground down here somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I really can't believe TL and I did it. We made it through that trail, and the greatest thing is that we ended up at the end of the trail. There's this campground, and I'm like, who the heck brings their trailer up through this trail? Because I'm thinking the other side of it has to be very, very similar, but it's not. So what's the name of the trail, or what's the name of the campground we're at? Something Bear, isn't it?
No, Medicine Rock.
Oh, Medicine Rock. That's right. Yes.
Campground.
Yeah. So, I mean, look at the Jeep is set up, ready to go. Ours is all tangled up, so yeah. Excuse me, but my sciatic just kicked in. So, not lots of fun. Anyways, look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. Again, Wyoming. We're just at the edge of this little lake. Now this is bear country, so we have to make sure we follow all the bear country rules. Sweet, eh? Right on this beautiful lake. And there's TL down there. Man, you can't beat this. This is sweet. They have some really nice campsites in Wyoming that are very inexpensive. This one cost us $20. I know we're trying to do this trip minimal in terms of money, but some of these sites you just can't refuse because they're absolutely gorgeous. And we only travel about 5 to 6 hours driving, so this is usually where it ends us up, is in either 3/4 in a trail. So we're still in section number 7 of the what's it called, the BDR, and so we still have a little ways to go to get to Burgess Junction. So anyways, we're gonna cook some dinner and call it a night, because it has been quite the afternoon driving. Tonight we're gonna have to use the diesel heater. TL's got dinner on. If you could smell this through the camera. Amazing. Wow. TL did it again. Chicken fingers in the middle of nowhere with potatoes and mushrooms. Oh my god. Oh, and they just flake off. Well, hats off, TL. Thank you. Another amazing meal. We've been living 9 days out of a Jeep.
Yes, we have. And it's been amazing.
And it's been amazing.
Yep.
I wouldn't have it any other way. Touring Wyoming.
Gosh.
This has been just an amazing trip so far. Anyways, talk to you guys later. So our fire is ready for tonight. Mom is just cleaning everything up, and we're going to sit back and relax. This is actually going to be our first true fire. We tried it earlier, but it didn't work. So this is going to be our first true fire. Can't wait. And Ozzy is now eating his dog food because the birds are coming down and taking them. So now he's on the hunt. Yep. Now time to settle and have a campfire.
Amazing evening.
It's an amazing evening. It's a great way to end such a challenging but inspiring day.
You did great. Look
We
at
did great.
the fire. And the view. That is
By
so
the way, we're in the middle of bear country.
We are. Lots
Ever garbage hanging out of the Jeep. morning, everyone. Welcome to Wednesday. So we are still on section 7. We are leaving our campground. This was our view that we showed you yesterday. We are all packed up, ready to go. So today's agenda is, honestly, we're going to push it today. So we stayed at Medicine Lodge Lake Campground, which was located right where you see the blue. And today we are heading up to the Burgess Junction, which is right here. And hopefully we can take it right to the end, to the Montana border. And we are in what they call the Buckhorn Mountains, or the Buckhorn National, or Big Horn, sorry. Why do I say Buckhorn all the time? Anyways, we're at the Big Horn Mountains, which is the Big Horn National Park, and we're in there for a little bit today. So anyways, we gotta hightail it out of here because it's the typical time, 11 o'clock. we're packed up and leaving. All right, so we will hook up with you guys when we get onto the trails. So we are on the dirt road, and so far not too bad. Won't be a fast day, but again, Wyoming, you have oh, that hurt, eh? Tail just tapped her tooth with her coffee mug. Killed by coffee mug. Oh my gosh, look at how open that is. That is absolutely gorgeous.
A little creek running through it. It's so pretty.
So anyways, we'll see what type of day we have today. Beautiful sunny day in our favor. Hopefully make some good time on this run and pack up section 8-2 so we can get right into Montana, because we're really excited. We only have about 2 days to spend in Montana, and then we have to head back to Ontario. So, and we really want to put this Wyoming BDR in the back of our mind, saying it's been done, other than section 1, which we could do anytime when we come to Colorado, because we will be back. Anyway, stay tuned. So TL and I are just stopping at this little picnic area. Anyways, give Ozzy a bit of a break. And we have to make a decision. We're running low on gas. And we're hoping 14 isn't that challenging, because we're down to half a tank. And we're hoping that Burgess Junction has gas. Not too sure how big in the population is for the place, but we're just at this little place. There's an outhouse, and just making sure everything's tied up again. We can't criticize the weather we've had. It's been beautiful. Conditions for doing this have been magnificent. So anyways, we're gonna get back on the road again and see where the last part of section 7 takes us. And Lynn has done an amazing job making it through this. And by the way, that hatchet, love that thing. Absolutely love that thing. We've been in 50 mile an hour winds and through all sorts of stuff. Probably got little markings here from hitting some trees and branches and that, so we already got some marks on the lid, but that's character. Anyways, we'll bring you along when we hit the road again. So we are done section 7, and when we got onto the split here, it ended up being Highway 17, which was from this point to this junction here was still all dirt and beautiful scenery. But then we got on Highway 14 and it was all pavement right into Burgess Junction, which is where we are now. We got gas, so there's gas. It's an old pump machine that you have to pay inside and prepay. So really indirectly we are done, and we can continue on going into section 8, but section 8 really doesn't lead anywhere other than sort of a camping spot. And our biggest issue we're having right now is we are out of food. So we have to go find a place to get groceries, top up, and we're going to go into Montana. And we're just debating, we're a hop, skip, and a jump from Yellowstone, so we may end up going that direction, so stay tuned. So we're going to be hitting the road, and so it's time to pump up our tires. So we have the Easy Inflate system, and it just hooks up to our battery. And it pumps all 4 tires simultaneously. And we're going to go up to 35. And we're already sitting at 31 and 29. So this machine works amazing.
And that up there is Medicine Wheel. It's just gorgeous.
You will never guess what we got. Rex Hate, is that it's called?
Rex Hale.
Rex Hale is the site. And
In the Shoshone National Forest.
we're in the Shoshone National Forest. And this is our view. Now there is a lot of concern around bears out here, especially grizzlies. And half the parks we went down to said that we weren't allowed to camp there. But look at this. Right along the river. This is beautiful. And we're just outside of Yellowstone. So we're just getting ourselves unpacked, get the rooftop up, and Ozzy's got his bone, and he's somewhat happy, but he would prefer to be free, but that's not going to happen tonight. Anyways, we're going to get ourselves unpacked and get dinner going, because this has been a late one. Right, we'll catch up with you later. Okay, what you making?
Chicken, mozzarella tortellini, and an Alfredo sauce.
That looks good. With a perfect background.
Amazing background.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. It is Thursday. I think it's the 31st. And this is just outside of Colorado. No, sorry. Erase that. This is just outside of Yellowstone. And we're down in the, I would say, the central east side of Colorado, or of Yellowstone. We went, Cody is the little town?
Yeah,
Cody. So yes, so let me get this correct. So we're just outside of Cody, which is outside of Yellowstone, and we found this epic camping site last night. We were getting desperate because nobody wanted to let us camp, because we do not have hard-sided campers. But we found this little place here, and it's gorgeous. You have the river going through it, and our landscape for the evening was this this nice rock wall, which is absolutely stunning. This morning I ran into a beautiful deer just outside of our camper, and it was great, absolutely great. We just stared at each other, didn't know what to do. But anyways, Tail is just finishing off the final loading up, and we can get ourselves going. Coffee's made, Ozzy's ready to go, and we're gonna go into Yellowstone, and we'll see where we'll go from here. We have no plans in Yellowstone, and I know there are a whole bunch of rules around going into Yellowstone, especially getting into more scenic areas. So we may not be able to get in, but or we might be able to just drive straight through, who knows. But we'll figure it out when we get there, and we'll keep you posted on what we can do.
Don't